tactical retreat, as it were, from Jaganmohan Reddy?
Well, the Bajpa Congress chief, it seems, is likely to withdraw his bid. Remember, the bill is also to be heard in the Supreme Court today.
Well, sources after headlines say that Jagan is likely to withdraw his bail plea. Sources also pointing out that Jagan camp is apprehensive about the fate of the bail plea. They don't want it to be turned down, and hence they don't want to go forth with the plea.
Well, in fact, let's getting more on this from our correspondent from Hyderabad, Mridula Chanduri, who is now on the phone line. Mridula, it was a crucial day as far as the hearing of bail plea of the YSR Congress chief is concerned. Give us a sense of what you're picking up. Why is the HCI are we coming out and saying that there is a possibility that he might just come out and withdraw his bail plea from the court? Mridula, you could just repeat this. Mridula, can you take us through the details? The news that we're breaking to our viewers right now is that there is a possibility that Jaganmohan Reddy is going to withdraw his bail plea from the court. Give us a sense of why that exactly is happening. Well, Jaganmohan Reddy had tried to get bail here in Hyderabad as well, and he was turned down at every instance. So far, we are not able to get a clear picture from his lawyers as to why this decision was taken. It seems to have been a decision taken by Jagan personally, but those details are yet to come by. We just have heard this news, and we're trying to, his mother in fact is, politically his party is going for a lot of activity today. His mother is travelling into Telangana for a dharna, and she's being opposed by locals here. So there is, in that sense, politically also there is a lot of turmoil within the YSR Congress, and this bail plea, choosing not to go ahead with the bail plea seems to be a personal decision taken by Jagan, and it is not yet certain what could be the reason behind it at this point of time.
It's a startling change of stand and stance, isn't it, Mridula? Because I mean, you look at the High Court's July 4th verdict. There were 19 grounds on which she had opposed that decision. I mean, look at this sudden U-turn. Certainly, there's something brewing.
Yes, in fact, that is what is the trailers that we are getting here in Hyderabad as well. Remember, Vijay Lakshmi, that is Jagan's mother, went to Delhi the last 2 weeks back, in fact, and met with a lot of leaders there. She was in touch with some of the Congress High Command, is also what we understand. And I think after that meeting that Vijay Lakshmi had this in Delhi, that Jagan has now seems to have decided not to go ahead with the bail plea. So one needs to see this in a larger picture. If there are some kind of a political alliances that are being reformed, and that is the reason why he is choosing not to go ahead and seek bail. These are important news that is breaking to us right now. We keep coming back to more. Let's also get in a word from our associate editor, Mayur Shekhar Jha, on this story. Mayur, we've been seeing how the Enforcement Directorate has been tightening the noose around Jaganmohan Reddy in the disproportionate assets case. How much is the kind of news that we're breaking to our viewers right now, the possibility that Jaganmohan Reddy is going to withdraw his bail plea from the court? How does it all really fit in? How does it all sink in?
In fact, Jagan is all set to withdraw his bail plea. In fact, what our sources are telling us, and these are very credible sources, legal sources associated with Jagan Reddy, that they have decided to withdraw the bail plea because they are not very confident of the outcome of the bail plea at this stage. Now, there are various options being held by the Jagan camp. One option is that wait for a more favorable environment and make a fresh application for the bail maybe in the next 2-3 weeks or so. And the other option, which is also being explored at this point in time, is that wait for the charges to be framed, which is not going to happen before the next 40-45 days. Wait for the charges to be framed and then go ahead with a fresh bail application. But also one thing that cannot be ruled out at this point in time is the changing political alliances. What Jagan is actively, and in process very close to Jagan has confirmed this one, that what Jagan is actively looking at is some kind of a realignment in Delhi. Because at this point in time, though Jagan has floated a political outfit, and that political outfit is getting a lot of support and sympathy in his home turf of Andhra Pradesh, what Jagan is looking at is an active patronage in Delhi. After falling out of 10 Janpath, falling apart from 10 Janpath, Jagan is very actively looking at some kind of a political patronage here, and that this point
so a mix of factors here. A, that they are apprehensive about their own fate, whether or not he'll actually get ruled by the Supreme Court. That's something which is leading to apprehensions, and that's why perhaps this decision has been taken. We'll continue to track the very latest. Mayur and Mridula, thank you very much for joining us.